because Jeremy's trying to figure this out, and I don't know how to do it. When you do the lines from your token and have it move by itself, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, let me
What?
do it with mine real quick. All right, if you hold your token, you left click and hold it, then you start moving it, and then you right click. Like as you start moving it, each time you right click, you'll be able to change direction, and it'll keep adding. And then when you let go at the end, it'll move your character, to that spot. Now there's a way, and Dylan might know this because he has like the fucking 7,000 hours or whatever. But there's a way to actually have your character run through that path, and it'll show you. Instead of just disappearing from the beginning to the end, it'll actually move the character for you. If that makes sense. Like after you let go.
That didn't work.
I don't know anything about it.
No? Okay. Yeah, I've seen it done on in one game, and I can't contact that person. I don't know where they are. And it's funny because they actually reached out to me. They're like, "When you're running games, I want to get in." And I said, "Go like the page and stay tuned." And I forgot who they were because they were actually really good DMs. I played in their game for a couple of sessions. But all right, I'm sorry. Yeah. So did you figure that out?
Looks like
Yeah, that's not working for me.
All right, so left click and hold your character until the ping.
What I do is I just pick up my character and then count as I move. 5, 10, 15, 20.
All right, and then, after all right, so you left click and hold. Okay, yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's it. Elvis just did it.
Yeah, I think I need to actually use a mouse for that instead of the pad on my
on a tablet
laptop.
Oh shit, it's
Yeah.
Can anyone
I mean,
hear
I've got a mouse over there that I could
fuck.
plug in, but
I can
I'm
hear
not
you,
set
Dylan.
up right now.
I can't hear Mizium.
I hear him. So, I guess...
I can hear Mizium.
Yeah. So
I don't hear Avelius. If he's talking, I don't hear him.
All right, so Dylan reconnect. Or both of you, whatever.
I can reconnect too. Hold on.
no, just one person. Please.
Okay, I'll hold off. Let him do it.
You don't say something.
No, it's okay.
Oh, I saw the bar pop up.
I didn't.
Hello?
There he goes.
I don't hear him.
Is
You don't
Mizium?
hear-
I can't hear Mizium still.
So now you.
Okay, so now
Okay,
you reconnect.
I'm reconnect. I'll reconnect.
Now I reconnect?
No,
No,
you're
just
fine.
reconnect.
Just stay there.
You're fine.
Roll 20, 20.
Well, he muted himself. How am I supposed to hear him if he can speak if he's muted?
That's fair.
Well, if he hears you, then
That doesn't mean I can hear him.
well.
Yeah, Dylan, unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself for a second and say something. See, that means he can't hear me.
Exactly. So that means you wouldn't be able to hear him either. Excellent.
This is America.
This
Don't get you
is roll
slipping
20.
up. Don't get you slipping up.
I used to be able
OCB.
to.
Unbleached cigarette papers. Made in France.
Dylan! Dylan, can you hear me?
No, I can't hear him either. Dude, okay, hold on.
You can't hear me, or you can't?
No,
you
I
can't
can hear
me?
you. You're fine. You're fine, Nathan.
I can't. No.
Yes.
Oh, I can't even spell. Fuck that. I'm sure you can pick that up.
Force reconnect you.
Oh, okay, he's unmuted. Dylan, hello?
Option two.
Oh, my fan working.
Hello?
Okay, I hear Dylan.
Okay.
Nathan?
I hear Mizium.
I don't hear
can't
him
now. Oh no.
Oh boy.
fine. Everybody.
I can hear Mizian. He
I-
can't hear me now.
I can't hear him. So I
Oh,
guess.
so it's just
Oh well. I'll reconnect. Fuck it. To everyone who's watching this, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We will
You know
get
what?
this-
Every time we have this
Jeremy.
little conversation like this, it reminds me of which one was that? The Force Awakens or whichever one where he's out there. He's like, yeah, I'm holding from General Hux. He's like, I can hear him. Can he hear me?
Dylan's muted again though, so
Well, would you like me to reconnect one more time?
I hear you. You're fine.
No.
now.
No, I can hear
Okay,
him.
yeah, I hear Dylan.
I'm muted because I'm chewing.
Oh, I can hear him now. All right.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear
him.
So everyone can hear
We're good to go.
no, we're
until
not.
Tyler reconnects, and then nobody will be able to hear him.
Yeah. During this time, I rolled up 3 joints. Doo-doo-doo.
See, I pre-roll.
That's what I'm doing now. I'll pre-rolling for later on.
Okay, I can hear everybody. I hope everybody hears me.
Yeah,
Because
good.
we're starting. We can't go.
Dicks are for my friend.
Okay. So.
It's a song. I promise me.
I promise me. You say dicks for my friend?
Last time you guys were in the village of everybody dying on me.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute. See, I don't.
Oh boy.
Yay. We have fun here.
Oh,
Okay.
This is the only game where we use the Roll20 chat.
It's
So go ahead.
Let's see. We guys finished off the small little fest over there. Vector left you guys some money, some goods, and whatnot. You guys went and visited Sir Trebor in the local infirmary. He told you guys that he gave up the information to where you were to the Knolls, and he was kind of dejected, almost like he failed himself, his order, whatever. He's going through a rough patch, and you guys continue on your journey north. Somehow ran into a few Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Nobody knows where they came from, and they kind of just disappeared as fast as they came. And you guys ended right before it's becoming dusk, and you guys were approaching the city.
Ooh.
Yeah, we
Party
were.
token here.
We flew back over the Tyrannosaur to get the spare wheel and some goods, and then we flew back and repaired it, and then came back.
The map is blurry. Oh, never mind.
Can Tyler hear me?
Ooh.
So the cart should be our wagon. I think is what we actually purchased. Should be in our carriage. Should be in
Carriage.
perfect working order.
Yeah, and can you guys see the map?
Yes, it's good.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
It looks like it was built in Warcraft 2.
No,
Doesn't it?
That's Incarnate. Oh, because of isometric.
That's one of the best maps I've seen. One of the better ones.
I love
This
Incarnate.
Was thrown together in about an hour.
Nice.
But you guys have been following this cobblestone road, and up in front of you, you can see the mountain range and this huge, huge walled city. Yeah.
So are these?
Did we name our horses? I don't think we did, right? Did we?
I think.
I didn't think our horses.
I don't know.
On Dasher, on Prancer, on Donner, on Blitzen.
Well, one horse may have two names, but that's okay. There's not a lot of traffic coming in or out.
Are these like lookout towers that we're passing or coming up on?
There's some towers. You can see the lights. There's some guards stationed and whatnot as you come up.
Yeah, I'm just taking in the sights, you know,
And then
waving to people at
you
the
approach
tower.
the city gate. These stone walls reach to about 30 feet up. You can see the bastions and stuff kind of spread out throughout the city.
Are they
this thing is-
crenulated?
Man, I don't know what that means.
You know how like they have the little square and then open square and then square and then open square?
Oh,
Typical
yeah.
medieval wall looking.
Talking about the top of the
little-
parapets.
Yeah, they're called crenulations when they have that
Yeah.
design.
Yeah, you with your passive, you can. There's people stationed up there all along the wall. The city give you guys like a size, like from one end. If you went from this end of the farmland and travel on the road to the other end of the farmland, it would take you like a day's worth of walking.
Holy shit, that's huge. Okay.
Is this Mission's hometown? Does he let us know?
What town is this?
Oh, what?
You broke up there.
Excuse me. What town is this?
This is the city of Nor. It's the main,
That was
main
crap.
capital. Yeah. This is the main capital of the Northern Kingdom. It's, obviously where most everything is. Up above, from what Drabor's told you, up above in the mountains up here, towards the peak somewhere, is where the Order is. It's probably a few days hike up through the mountain or whatever, but it's up there somewhere.
And that sweet vault that Mizian wants to check out.
So as you guys approach the gates, few guards step out, and they have a kind of a red armor with gold filigree, and on their shields and stuff you can see the symbol of a lion. We'll go with a lion. Yeah. You guys approach, the gates closed, and they wave you over and do a quick inspection. But you guys don't have anything to hide, and they wave you on and through.
Except for our blue friend Hovas, who's riding his own horse, isn't he?
Yeah, but they don't seem to, for this gate, they don't seem to pay him, too much mind. You guys do know from the brief stint that Jorah was with you guys, he was dispatched from the city, so it is, not necessarily common that the the other races are from here, because it's predominantly human, but it's not, unheard of. So you pass through this gate, big old iron bars. You can hear the chain mechanism grind as it opens and closes and lets you through. And on the other side, it is just farmland. I mean, it is huge. It's almost like, and you can see off the distance another set of walls, and the gates are flanked by these two statues here. And you don't see too many people. There is an inn up here. It'll take you guys a couple hours to travel along this road. There's some shops closing. It looks like minor farm stands and whatnot. Nothing too major. You can see some windmills and lights off in the distance where people have their houses to tend to the farmland and whatnot. So what do you guys want to do?
Ivelios would call to Mizian, who I think is in the wagon, and be like, "Yo, Mizian, you know this place? You know this town?"
I wasn't too specific with what town I was from.
Let's look through.
Well, Ivelios is asking if you know this town.
Do I know this town? How well do I know this town? Let's how about that?
You served your when you joined the army.
Was it for this spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not from here, but you have lived here for a little bit. I mean, you didn't spend too much time with your military back then.
So I TDY'd here. Okay. I know this place well enough to keep my head down, at least. I don't want too many people noticing me. I'm going to stick kind of... I suggest letting Ovis go first. What are you looking for there, Velios?
Wait. What do you mean you want to keep your head down?
First, we need a proper inn to stay at that will accommodate our horse and carriage, and then secondly, I'd like to know what the procedure is to get into the inner parts of the city.
Well, you see, there's this wall that goes around that, and just personally, I say the easiest way would be to climb over it, preferably in the dark, as quiet as possible, at a spot where no one can see you. And then once you get to the top, you have to climb down on the other side. Again, preferably in the dark, quiet as possible.
Hold on, wait a minute. Why are you keeping your head down? What's going on? Is there something we should
Nothing.
know?
No, there isn't. No. I'm indoors. We're going to go find an inn. This is a wonderful place. You just don't. Let's not draw too much attention to ourselves. How about that? Is it? Please.
Can I do an inside check? Because that sounds fishy as fuck.
Yeah, sure.
Velios is just gonna straight ask Mizion, "Why are you acting so weird?"
DM is going to ask Mizian why he's acting so weird.
Well, I've been here before. However, I wasn't here for that long, and usually people get a little irked with me after a while. I'm telling the truth. I haven't lied at all.
Mateo, Ivelios is going to elbow Mateo, and he's going to whisper to him. He's going to say, "I bet he has a girl that he's avoiding in the city."
Maybe she has a sister.
When you guys met me, I was out in the forest, dirty, and told you the stories of not being able to afford food or shelter. And now you think I've got a girlfriend in the city? Wouldn't I just shack up with her?
Definitely
Well,
deadbeat
not if
dad.
your girlfriend likes to cheat on you with her husband. Okay, fine. Let's find a place to get situated. It's a little chilly, and I could probably use a new drink.
Yeah, Mizion, where should we stay? Who will take care of our horses and carriage? Someplace low key, since that's your preference. Or maybe you could just tell us where we shouldn't stay.
You're muted if you're talking.
Crap. See, I forgot I was muted. Yes. Tyler, did you get that, by the way?
Yeah, I'm replying.
Okay. I'm thinking. You see me. I'm pondering, just like with my thumb resting on my chin,
That
and
sounds
you.
like a history check to me.
Hold on, wait. Do you know if there is a library or something in this place? Maybe we could find the tavern close to the library, because I think we're gonna be spending a decent amount of time over there.
You think we're all going to be spending a decent amount of time in the library, or you think you're going to be spending a decent amount of time in the library?
Well, I mean, maybe get closer to the center of town, because this place is so huge, and if we have to spend the whole day just traveling throughout the streets to get to where all of us might want to be close to, then that's it doesn't seem to be as a smart a place to check up.
Well, there's apparent.
Oh.
I know an inn we can go to. How about that?
I'm writing to you more.
There's an inn. It's well, it's the vulgar unicorn. It's neither very vulgar nor is it very much like a unicorn. It's kind of an in between. If you really want to, set up shop, not set up shop, but if you want to find a place to water the horses and hitch up the wagon and get some rooms and some food, we can head there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, we just got here. You're asking a lot of questions. We've been on the road all day. We got chased by some fucking dinosaurs. Maybe we can, sit down for a moment. Maybe.
Yeah, that
please?
sounds fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of those dinosaurs, did you do anything to help us in that fight?
I brought the wheel. Oh, silence. Yes, because I brought the wheel.
Fair enough.
Are there any town guards nearby?
There's a couple, see a patrol pass every the couple hours it takes you guys to go from gate to gate. You can see a patrol pass by every 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Alright, I like to approach next when we come to.
Alright, so you guys, or Ovis trots off and not too far away, maybe like 20 feet, and stops a patrol.
Hello, may I ask you a question?
Aye.
Where may I find the nearest library around here?
Yeah. Probably not in the farmland.
Do I have to get further into the city to find a library?
You're not taking you not from here, yes. This is just kind of farmland. It's hard to get by the gates at night if you don't have a residence. I'd recommend shacking up in an inn, and when the gates open to the general public in the morning, make your way in through then.
Well, that sounds easy enough. Well, thank you. I will wait till the morning. And then I'll head back in to the group.
So Mizian, which direction should I tell the horses to go? Where's this vulgar unicorn action?
Northwest. If we go northwest, everything will be just fine.
Tyler, as we're like traveling, I wanna just like, with it's nighttime?
Yeah, it's when you guys we're approaching, you guys come through, pass through the gates and whatnot. It's probably getting close to like 9:30. Like,
But you said it took a couple hours to get to this point, so was it light when we first got in?
when you guys started on the map, yeah, you guys, it was like 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that, so you guys could see. And it took you a little bit of time to get down to this gate, and then it's taking you a couple hours to get to this point here.
Yeah. So what I'm asking, when we passed the threshold of the first gate, was it still light out?
7 o'clock would have been close. What were we looking for?
Well, I'm a tall person and I'm sitting on top of this carriage. I just want to like look around and get a lay of the land with my +8 perception.
Yeah.
18 passive.
Yeah, when you guys were traveling through, you saw. I mean, this is pretty much all farmland. When you guys were coming through, especially you saw, oxen and stuff like that being ushered into barns and stalls and stuff like that for the night. There was a couple of small farm stands like along the way that just had fresh vegetables and some meats and stuff like that. You can see these windmills. They obviously stick out over the farmland. You can see some lights from houses along the way, stuff like that.
Alright.
What are the 2 statues? Just remind.
No, from what you would know, those are just statues of some of the past rulers that were erected, and kind of the newer ones. These are like the last couple. Mizian would know that this was kind of like a outward expansion, so the further you get into the city, the older it gets. So these statues would have been like the last two rulers, and there hasn't been any more. So there's only 4 statues.
All right. And this is the vulgar unicorn we're at, or is it actually the one up to the northwest right there? Nope. Gotcha. That one right there.
So from where you were, that was. I mean, you were right. It's to the northwest, just not as far as you thought.
And the distance between the gates in time, between the first gate and the second, you said it was just a couple hours, and it's 7 p.m. Around.
By the time you guys reach the inn, it's close to 9.
Gotcha.
It's a couple hours by horseback. Walking might take a little bit, especially during the day when the roads and stuff start getting busy. It would take a little bit more time to get between gates. But
Okay.
anybody else want to do anything before you arrive to the inn?
I got nothing.
Yeah, same here. I'm just taking in the sights, and yeah, that's it. Just taking in the sights.
Just taking in the sights.
If I can, I'd like to determine how fertile the farms are. Like, are they growing a nice crop? Are they in good condition? Are they doing a good job at farming?
Roll me a nature check as you guys are going by. Aurelius takes out his green thumb and puts to work. That's not a bad roll. They look. It's rough. It's it's rocky soil and stuff. So there's not a lot of delicate things. I mean, there's a lot of potatoes, corn, wheat, barley, stuff like that. Stuff that they look to be growing okay. It seems to be a hard life going through this kind of soil. But the soil itself seems to be okay.
Ms. Young, we can hear you furiously typing on your keyboard.
Oh, I do apologize. Sorry.
So much angry typing. Yeah, if you want to do that. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. That's up to you. Mizzy. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. What is in your... Do you have it on your character sheet, right? Your core. There it is.
Dude, it's on the core.
Yeah.
Towards the bottom.
Yep, I see. Yeah, that's. Yeah, you have that. You have that. However you want to go about it, you have that.
All right. All right. I will try to make sure you guys don't hear the furious, angry typing when it needs to go about.
Okay. So are you going to do that
After we get into the inn, where it will be no surprise to you.
All right. So yeah, you guys finally, after a long travel, it's getting a little chilly. It's probably, you know, uh, mid 30s or so right now. It's there's no snow or anything, but it's I mean from coming from the swamps from where you guys came, it's chilly. Um, you pull up to this loose word for inn. It looks like a repurposed barn. Uh, there's a sign outside, kind of hanging by one chain that says the Vulgar Unicorn, and you can hear some merriment and shouting and stuff going inside, but it doesn't seem too rough. Uh, as you guys enter, you can see not a lot of human population. Uh, the one thing that sticks out is a huge, I mean, this creature that probably. Actually, everybody give me a. I don't know, intelligence check of some sort. I believe it's Arcana to check for denizens of a plane, right? Okay.
20. So.
So most of you, except Avelios, notice this thing as a minotaur. It has one horn. It looks very, very angry. But it is back there behind the bar, serving people. And nobody really pays you guys any attention as you walk in. So it's not a lot of humans. You see tieflings. You see halflings and dwarves and drow and stuff like that.
Also sit at the bar.
Yeah, I'll sit next to him, and I'm just gonna kind of keep my eyes and ears peeled. You know, kind of, on watch. That's it.
I want to head straight for him and inquire about rooms.
So, Avelios takes care of the horses. Maddie Novus, Mizian goes upstairs. Hold on, let me think of some roles for you, Mizian. But you two sit at the bar, and the Minotaur comes over and just slams down 2 tankards of ale and just holds out his hand.
I will give him 2 gold pieces.
Holy fuck, dude.
There you go, sir. Ma'am, whatever. Do you mind if I take my pet out and put it on the bar?
Just clean up its shit after.
No problem. No, take Sly out and put him on the bar. In his cage, though.
Oh, that's the squirrel, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep, the squirrel.
Oh God, I forgot about the squirrel.
There's a squirrel.
We'll feed him a couple of nuts.
Mizian, roll me just a straight intelligence check real quick.
Straight intelligence. My intelligence is not that. I'm not that smart.
So you think that you know of some of those type of, especially in like kind of the lower upper class. You think you know some names, but you're not necessarily positive. But you go and do your thing. Right.
Yep.
Let's
When we-
do a performance check, but with dexterity. Unless you don't have, if you don't have proficiency in performance, then just do a straight dexterity check.
Okay, dexterity check. That will definitely work. Or not. Crap.
I mean,
Wait. I think I have I have a hero point to spend on that. I will spend a hero point on that.
yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm taking that off. What was that?
D6.
Add D6 to that? Most definitely. We have to do something about that.
Oh, a 9?
I know it was still a 1, but every little bit will help.
A 9. A 9's better than a 5.
Yes, it is.
You notice some spelling mistakes and the wax seal. You forgot to use actual sealing wax and tried to use candle wax instead.
Oh.
But you're hoping that the guards either don't notice or don't care.
Okay, when it comes time to present that, that is what I will use. Oh, good lord. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit beat. I think I want to retire to a room for a bit. Do you think you guys are gonna lay down for a bit, or are you guys gonna, rummage around? Or I'm gonna go get a room. Would anyone else like a room? It would be my treat.
Yes. Yes, please.
Yes.
So no one wants to. You think I should get a room for Avelius too, or is he going to sleep with the horses?
I mean, I don't know, but is it possible to get us a room together, or do you want all separate rooms?
Oh, did you
It might be
all
less.
want to? I just don't want to wake up with flowers on me again. If we all sleep together, maybe someone can keep an eye out for that. That would be cheaper than me having to get my own room.
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, it'll be safer. If you don't mind, I'm okay with it. And well, if there's going to be flowers on the bed, hopefully it'll be mine.
Well, let me see what I can do. Is there a room that would be large enough to accommodate all of us?
Are you asking the Minotaur?
Does this place look like it would have a room large enough to accommodate us?
Yeah, there's a second floor.
Okay, all right. I meant it's like this is like a, or
It's a
there are
repurposed.
4 of us.
Yeah, it's a repurposed barn, but it's not. Barns are fairly large, so.
Okay, yeah, I've been in a few barns. They don't seem like they would fit a whole bunch of people, but okay. Well, then I will go to the Minotaur, and excuse me. Do you have a room that would fit 4 people? And I'm keeping my head a little bit down and low, but I'm still talking loud enough that he can hear me, but not necessarily that everybody else could.
One room. 4 people. Yes.
How much is that room?
Silver piece for a night.
A silver piece per night. Are you gonna see me look over my shoulder? I'm like, how long do you think we're going to be in town?
This part, hopefully only one night.
The some patrons and stuff give you a icy glare as you say that. Kind of like, who the fuck does this guy think he is?
He said 1 silver per night. I'm gonna turn back to him and very low, just low enough so that both he and I can hear. I'm gonna say, okay, here's a gold. Keep it for a week.
Okay.
Take that off real quick. Does it have a key?
No.
There's no lock on the door?
No.
What's to keep people from coming into the room when we're not there?
I wouldn't recommend leaving anything in the room.
Well, can we get a lock for the door?
Sure, you can go buy one.
You don't have a lock lying around that, I could buy from you?
It is a hostel. Thank you, Dylan.
We don't need protection, as in, we'll be all set.
Well, at least let me go check out the room first. And if he says upstairs, I'm going to start heading for the stairs.
Yes.
And I'm still speaking low enough, just the Minotaur, and I can hear it. If you were looking at me, all you saw me was like, and I take off for the stairs.
So you go upstairs, and the whole top floor is just one giant sleeping quarters. There's just double beds lined all along the walls with enough room to almost like a barracks. There's some bunk beds. There's a couple of I don't necessarily want to say chests, but there's like a minor box at each foot of bed to keep some personal belongings, but there's no locks on any of them. There are some locks on some, but you assume that whatever locks are on are people's occupied beds. Yeah. That's what you see.
So how's this ale tasting? Is it any good?
It's not bad. It's it just seems very, very simple, based almost maybe like a Coors or something. It's just a very cheap, but it's cheap ale.
Yeah, I'll down the cup and burp loudly. Yeah, natty
not
ice.
as
That's what I
bad.
was thinking.
Nope.
Yeah, I'll just down it and slam it on the counter. And be like, all right, thank you. Okay. And look at Elvis, kind of like, I'm not a performer in any way, so I will just look at him and look at the cup and kind of just like, hurry up and drink. Let's get out of here, you know?
down mine. Like, all right, let's go doodle.
You paid a lot of money for this
So-
garbage.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you can be.
You don't know
walking-
how much I paid. You're right. I paid a lot of money for this garbage.
No, I was talking to Elvis about the ale. What did you buy?
Oh, I took care of our room.
Oh, thank you.
We'll have it. It's upstairs.
Excellent.
I want to go look for a restroom of some sort. Please don't tell me it's an outhouse. Actually, an outhouse would be fine. Just please don't tell me it's like some big trough somewhere.
Number 1 or number 2.
Number, none of your business. 2,
2.5.
So the Minotaur
more like
takes a-
5.
takes a key off the wall and like outhouses around back. Make it quick.
Thank you. I'm grabbing the key. And I'm just gonna look at the group and like, I'm going to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, I'm
And-
gonna go upstairs. So if I'm not here, I'll be in the room.
So as you're leaving, Avelius is walking in.
Avelius. The room has already been paid for. It's upstairs. I'm going to the bathroom. I shall be right back.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go to the room and just I guess go to sleep. You know, unless somebody else wants to do something. Just stay close. Be careful.
What? It's like about 9:30. Is that about right?
It's about 10 o'clock now.
It's about 10 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll follow Maddie up and just chill and hang out with Sly and Maddie.
Yeah, so you guys go and find a couple of beds that don't appear to be taken, and Museum goes
How's-
to the outhouse. Avelius, what are you doing?
I don't really drink, but did we get some food, or did we?
Nobody
Did we?
bought
Did
food.
they?
Nope.
I'm gonna see what they have in the order of vegetarian meals, or what I can piece together as a vegetarian meal.
Vegetarian. Let me look. And he goes out into the kind of lumbers and ducks his head and turns his shoulder sideways to get into the back room. And like 5 minutes later, he comes back and has like a plate of potatoes, carrots, and stuff. They're all steamed. It's not like they're raw, but it's not. It's like it's almost like a boiled dinner, except without the meat. So there's cabbage and whatnot, you know. That'd be a copper.
I give them like 2 copper.
Thank you for your patronage. So 2 upstairs, not doing anything special, just relaxing, stretching, playing with your squirrel.
Yeah. Is the how tall is the ceiling? Is there like a beam or anything
Yeah.
above?
Yeah, I mean, probably like 10 feet or so to the ceiling.
Anywhere like Chief can sit up above and look over us? Well,
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
okay. I'll let him fly up there and chill.
You might have to open a window real quick and have him fly in, and he just perches up there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Maddie, you doing anything?
Just I'm just relaxing, you know. What other types of people are up here in this big common room?
Right
Like,
now?
And how are they looking at us? That's really what I'm trying to pay attention to.
The only people that would be up here at this time of night probably be passed out, like one boot off, kind of just like their friends kind of just dumped them up here and went back downstairs. There's not too many people at this time.
And the beds that we
Seven.
found, or like you said, they look like they weren't slept in or whatever, or not occupied.
No, they're just like, yeah, they're just simple, like like a double bed,
Okay.
kind of like a college dorm style.
Yeah. I'll make sure I'm on the top bunk.
Hay mattresses, stuff like that.
Yeah. I'll pick a top bunk. Whatever, and if there's anybody up, or whatever, just looking, I'll just kind of like nod and kind of wave hi, but otherwise, keep quiet. And I'm just gonna go to sleep. No, I'm gonna go to sleep unless something crazy happens.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Mizian's been out in the outhouse for probably like 20 minutes now.
That's a long time.
Avelios has finished his food.
Yeah, I'm just gonna relax. That's it. Just first time that this is, we've had a bed in a little while, and I'm just gonna enjoy this.
Okay, I'm coming back in.
All right.
I feel like I'm 5 pounds lighter.
You look at
Who's still down here?
Avelios might still be downstairs.
You still downstairs, Ivelius? I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm eating my food.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just.
You're sitting at a table, right?
He's sitting at the bar.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the bar.
Eating a pile of boiled vegetables.
And there are other people in here because they gave him a dirty look when he talked about the town. What do they look like? I mean, are they like commoners? Do they look like farmers?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Most of them definitely does not appear to be anybody of any sort of wealth. It's a lot of working hands, and just working class, poor people.
This is going to be fun.
There's not, like I said, there's not a lot of humans here. Maybe just a couple, but most of them, you see half-orcs and tieflings and Goliaths and stuff like that. It seems to be a place. Well, it seems this inn is more for the odd races than actual like people, humans. Yeah.
Yes, I can spell. So, I'm going to walk up. Is there an open seat next to Evelius?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to walk up and take the seat right next to him. And I'm just going to describe to you for a moment what I look like if you happen to glance to your side when I sit down. Well, first I have to ask, do you know what I look like? Have you seen me? Do you have like a real mental image of what I look like? I'm asking Avelius.
Oh.
I remember you describing yourself. I know what your token looks like.
Okay, that'll work. So, what you see sit down next to you is nothing like what you've seen before. I'm wearing, just to put it in your mind, think of a prince who has gone out riding and hunting. You know how they go on their hunts, but imagine that as a hand-me-down, like if you found it at a thrift shop. You would know that my hair is normally, dark brown and kind of greasy, but it looks just like pristine blonde, and it is hanging down to my shoulders in curls. And instead of being kind of slouched over and trying to remain small looking how I always am, have a erect posture, and I look like I've gone to finishing school, and I could be just, I almost said debutante. But that's girls, isn't it? And I'm going to sit down next to you, and I'm going to look back at the Minotaur and say, "Sir, what do you have to eat in here?"
So do I recognize this person? Do I recognize his voice?
Roll insight check.
Can that be versus my deception?
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely Mizion putting on the disguise for who knows why, but he's done it. So the Minotaur kind of lumbers over, and we have boiled dinner.
What's in this boiled dinner?
Meat, vegetables.
Ah, meat. I've always wanted to try that. I'll have a bowl. Hail, you, sir. Are you having the meat? I'm looking at Avelius.
Mizian, it's me, Avelios. We know each other. No, I don't eat meat.
I'm sorry. I believe you have me confused with someone else. My name is Drizian.
Do you at least wink at him or something like that?
No, I think this is working.
So Avelios just continues like, no, I definitely know you. You're Mizian.
Good sir, I don't know why you choose to mispronounce my name like that, but I think you should try the meat. He says it's very good.
As you're saying that, the Minotaur comes back with a bowl of, of meat. I didn't say that. You just assumed it. Good luck.
Okay, does he leave a fork or a spoon or some utensil?
Nope.
Sir, I do say, good sir, I need some utensils.
Oh. Give me a sec. And he'll just go back and grab you like a fork, and a knife and a spoon, and come back and just place it down. Like, sorry.
It's all right. and I'm going to take the fork and spear a piece of meat and hold it up to Avilius. Here, you should try.
Mizian, I don't know what's come over you. I think I might actually make a medicine check on him to see if he's come down with something.
Go ahead.
Wait, does he have to touch me to do that, or put his hands on me, or is he just looking me over? Which is it?
I mean, he could make a medicine check. I mean, you can tell if somebody's not feeling well by sight.
I just want to know if he's going to like try to put the back of his hand up to my forehead, or he's going to touch me or something like that.
Yeah, I'll probably put my hand to your forehead, look in your eyes.
No, sir, don't touch me. Try the meat.
He seems to be okay. There's no sign of illness.
I guess would be is this some sort of revenge for the flowers? I'm sorry if they bothered you that much. I mean, but I don't need meat. I don't want any meat. Well, I'll take a small piece, actually. I have some insects that I need to feed.
That would be fine, and no, I love flowers. What type of flowers do you have?
Is the bar made out of wood?
Yes.
So I'm going to attempt to druid craft like a little flower out of the bar right in front of like right in front of his plate, like a Sophisto would have.
Flowers. So nice. You're taking the meat off of the fork, though, right?
Sure, probably at this point. And then I open up a bag of squirming centipedes and I stick it in there and they go to town.
Egad. I didn't know that you were going to do that. Well, good sir, I shall take my food and retire elsewhere, and I'm going to grab the bowl and head up the stairs.
So, Drizian retreats up the stairs with his bowl of meat.
Avelios is just left bewildered. He thinks, how many humans? I mean, Mateo's human, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But Mizian's an elf,
Right.
right?
Right.
So I guess I just think Mizian's some kind of strange breed of elf or something, or the city has done something to his brain. How are these vegetables? Are they like really nutritious tasting, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing special, but it's a pretty well done boiled dinner. I mean, it's not.
Organic, pasture raised,
Yeah.
GMO free.
Yeah, I mean, they are pretty sure that they're straight from the field outside, maybe.
Ah, farm to table. I like this place.
I bet it's sustainable, too.
Yeah, I guess I just finish up my food, and then go upstairs and see what Drizian has gotten himself into with Mateo and Olmas.
Is anybody upstairs awake when Drizian comes upstairs?
No, I'd probably. I mean, how long was that? We were only up here for like what?
Probably after all
half an
that. When you guys went, he was gone for. It's probably been an hour since you guys like split. So
I'll be sleeping then.
Are like the lights out up there? Lights out. What type of illumination is there upstairs at this moment?
There's like Olvis, are you up?
Hmm. I'm probably about to be going to bed, but I'm probably still messing with Sly.
So there's some hooded lanterns and stuff hanging in various places, and there's small candles beside each bed that you can use as a light. So it's not bright by any means.
Okay, well, when I get to the top of the stairs and see Ovis, you just gonna say, "Ah! There's a blue man here! You there! Help! How are you? Can you understand me?"
Will you please shut your mouth? My friend is trying to sleep.
Oh, so you can't? Okay. How are you?
Are you another one of those racists?
No. I have never seen one of you before, and I am just curious. I do not ascribe to all that hate, but it is a chance to learn new things. And I didn't know if you could speak. You seem to speak it very well. I am so proud of you.
Do I know who this is?
Insight check
Okay.
versus his deception. Oh damn!
Yes.
No, you have no idea. You just think it's some weird ass dude.
I know how to talk very well. I'm a council member from Menace. I don't know if you've heard of that place before, but
A council member, did you say? They have councils there? Are there more like you
not now. Not very many of us are alive.
So probably at this point I come up.
Uh-huh.
So I walk over and I'm like, "What's up, Olvas?"
Hey, Vilius, what? Have you met this weird idiot?
Oh, you fell for his nonsense? It's Mizian.
there? Idiot!
Wow,
I shall not take such abuse. And I'm going to get up and walk over to my bed and like get under the covers and pull him like right up to my chin.
I say I don't know what happened, Olvas. Whatever he did outside, I passed him. He said he was going to the bathroom when I passed him on the way in, and
He came back and
he
dragged.
came back and he said, "I don't know. I think there might." I tried doing a medicine check on him. He wouldn't really let me. You know, I tried to see if he was well health wise, and he seems. I don't know. Maybe he's under some sort of spell. His mind. He seems to have changed from going outside and coming back in. But that's definitely Mizian.
maybe his outhouse break got rid of whatever was in him. I don't. Maybe he's different when he's fresh. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. He's
Odd.
being weird. Maybe this is an elf thing. Maybe they like have a different personality when they're in the city. I don't know.
They say us blue people are weird. I don't know. I need to go to bed. I have a long day tomorrow.
I made sure the horses are your horse as well were well cared for, and I locked up the chest in the carriage.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I hope you find answers tomorrow.
I hope Mizian's sanity returns tomorrow.
Yeah, I might have to knock it out of him. Remember that nice hunting I had? Oh man.
What? Mateo mumble. He'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then he just turn over and cover his head with a pillow.
So is anybody doing anything for the rest of the night?
I'm gonna wait like 15 minutes, and then I'm going to like try to slyly cast dispel magic on Mizian from my bed.
Yeah. Nothing seems to happen. No change in visual appearance. As far as you can tell, he's still snoring.
What the? Yeah, I'm gonna feed Sly and try to sleep before I shove a pillow over that guy's head over there.
Hold on now. You sleep with a squirrel that chatters all goddamn night, and you can't take some snoring.
Squirrels, I mean, yeah, you can feed it by hand now without it being bit. That would happen last session, but it's still, yeah.
I'm gonna have a chief watch Jersey the whole night,
All right.
and then go to bed.
Okay. If nobody else is doing anything, we will take a quick break and come back around 8:20 or so.
Cool beans.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Eric, we got a lot of viewers tonight.
Do we? Are you asking or are you telling?
I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. I don't check it.
Oh, you don't? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not on. And we don't get a lot of viewers. I mean, we'll have people come on, but they don't stick around. And then, that's it. It's still growing. I don't really push it too much, though.
I could probably push it a little bit.
Do it. Yeah, we can use all the support, we can get. So if you know some people who would...
Well, I could advertise in like the Critical Role Discord. I could advertise on my Discord.
They allow that? Like on the Critical Role one?
I think they have a channel for self-promotion.
Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, why not?
There are a few. I'm a part of like 25 different D&D Discord servers, and a few of them have like self-promotion channels.
That's pretty cool. Steve.
Steve?
Waiting on
Steve.
Drizian. Memories
Phenomenon.
bring back, memories bring back you. All right.
Phenomenon. Da, 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 da. Phenomenon.
So, there's nothing else anybody wants to do. You guys wake up in the morning. Let's see, 8 hours from would be like 7 o'clock. So most anybody that was sleeping up there would be gone by now because farmers' work starts early.
Wake up, stretching, let my feet
I
dangle.
try to get up like 5 minutes. Oh, go ahead.
And first thing I'm gonna do is check my stuff.
No, nothing seems to be taken.
Sweet. Then I'll hop.
I try
I'll
to
hop
wake
off
up.
the bed.
Okay.
Hold on, real quick. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll hop off the bed and then I'll just like start stretching and just practicing some forms and working up an appetite because I didn't eat last night. So that's it. Go ahead.
I try to wake up like 5 minutes earlier than Mizian,
Mm-hmm.
if that's possible.
Yeah.
And I sneak over to his bed. And I get real close, my face to his face, but not like over to the side. So just in case he pops up, he doesn't pop up right into me. And I go, Mizian, wake up!
Ah! What are you doing in my bed? I do not like you like that. What do you want?
Good morning, Mizian.
My name is Drizian.
No, you're definitely Mizian.
Alright, look. If you want to get through the gates, I will be Drizian. Do you understand me?
Oh, this is some sort of game you're playing. Now, okay. Why don't you just say something before?
And below my cover? And below my cover? Have you lost your mind?
I mean, I could easily see through your disguise.
That's because you know me. No one else knows me. They know me.
Okay. So what's the gimmick here? Are we like your escorts or something? What?
No, not with a blue man over there. He's so intriguing, though. So I think that I will just escort you throughout and take care of things if you seem to get lost or find yourself in harm's way. I will make sure that everyone knows that you're with me. Do you think that would work for you? Can you handle that?
Sure, whatever works for you.
So apparently it's only Olvis that does not know or couldn't see through the disguise, first thing. So yeah.
I don't really think anything of it. I'm just listening. I'm doing my forms, practicing. And I guess once I get a good sweat going and I feel good, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. If Elvis isn't up by that point, then I'll wake him up.
So you're not saying anything to me. Okay, so I think that you have fallen for my disguise then.
Wait, were you talking to me? I didn't hear what you said if you were talking to me. I'm sorry.
Well, you didn't say anything to me or acknowledge me. So
No.
I'm under the impression that you fell for my disguise. Don't worry, it'll be all right.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say anything. I mean, I was just kind of focusing on my forms while listening. And then, yeah, all right. So when I get up Elvis, I'll just, shake his shoulder real quick and be like, all right, come on. Let's, oh, sorry, wrong accent. Wake up, buddy. We're going to get some food.
Yes. Let's get some food. We have a long day.
Yes, very excited. And Evelios, he's doing something over there with Mizion. I don't know what, but it's weird.
Oh, so it really is a Mizian. It's a strange fellow.
Cool.
A Mizian. He's a strange man. I don't understand why he's being so odd.
Oh, I don't know either, but I mean, we'll find out soon enough.
Yes. We don't need the distractions today, so hopefully everything goes good.
I can't overhear their conversation from where I'm at, can I?
What's your passive perception?
19.
Your passive perception's 19? Yeah, you should be able to hear
19.
that.
Holy shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. 18.
That's
No,
still good.
still, yeah, I don't think you'd have. Unless.
No, I'm not being like quiet or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
just
it
regular.
should be fairly. Yeah. No problem.
Well, as I overheard that conversation, I'm going to just look at them saying, hey, we want to get inside. We want to get all the way through. So I'm Drizzian, okay? And then I'm going to wink at them.
Okay.
The guards should
Drizzian.
bring you over in.
Of course. I can do anything. Can't you? You
So-
should see the inner walls. They're lovely. Don't you want to go inside? It's wonderful inside. The architecture is just something to die for. You have got to see it.
Oh, I am
And the
very
city-
excited. I want to see it. That's why I'm here. Because, like, I want to see the world. So let's go. Drizian. And I kind of point at him and wink. You know, like, haha.
I still think Sewer would have been a better city.
We'll go there next. So how does this work? Like, why do you need to put on that disguise in order to get through the gates? I thought they were
Now,
open.
correct me if I'm wrong. This is a hostel. So I'm not 100% familiar with those. Is this open air bedding? Are there any other people around while he's talking?
No, most everybody has gone to work.
Yeah, they're all day
I heard they
laborers.
were up. I didn't know if they were gone.
This is like Sally's. Gotta get out, ass crack of dawn, and they don't let you back in until like after dinner.
Well, getting through the first gate is very easy. It's the second gate where we will definitely need Drizian to get us through. Do you have one of these? And I'm going to hold up the paper with the candle wax seal.
No, I make maps,
Wait.
not that.
What's after the second gate? Don't we only need to go past the first?
Wait, what is the library?
Well, no, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the second gate. The first gate is easy. You walk right through.
I know
The
that.
second gate, you will need one of these, and I'm waving the paper with the candle wax seal.
Okay, that's great, but like, is the library in the second gate?
Why do we need
Never
to go
in the second gate.
It's the third gate that's an issue. It's the second gate at night that's an issue as well.
Okay, all right. This one to me is the second gate because out
Well, I
here
was thinking, well,
it's not even part of the city to me. That's a farm, even though it's walled.
It's well, there's a gate. I mean, there's a gate right here.
Okay, so the second gate is technically this one then.
Yeah.
Okay,
The one
so
the
so
guards
the
have
I was a
third,
bit confused.
so the library is that beyond the third gate? That's where we're going, right? The library.
Gates, gates, gates. All you ever talk about is gates. I think you want to see all the gates. Let us go. We can go see the gates. I don't know of anything more beautiful than the architecture beyond the gates.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. I'll start packing up my gear, and we need to get something to eat because I'm hungry.
Yes, I am hungry too.
Here. And I'm going to offer him the bowl of meat stew that I didn't eat from last night that's probably been sitting there as cold and mushy. And I'm going to, here you go. I hear you are hungry. I can provide sustenance.
Do you have any eggs? I'm really craving some eggs and some bacon. And some warm bread.
All these requests. I believe maybe the chef downstairs might be able to hand you a menu and perhaps fill your bellies with hot food since you do not want the great food I have offered you.
No
Fine.
offense, no offense, Drizian, but I want something warm and fresh. Inside, perhaps, because the ale downstairs is not good. And Olvis, please stop flashing the gold like that. Because you know, we don't know what kind of people are around here. And I'd hate to, for you to start like getting a reputation as somebody who knocks people out in one hit.
Yes. Yes, I'll try to stop spending so foolishly.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. All right, let's go. Drizian, after you.
Do we have to follow the numbskull?
I'm gonna look back at him and just hiss, yes! Follow me! And I'm going to head downstairs.
I look at the group and shrug my shoulders and follow him. Like,
Why is he acting so stupid when we know who he is?
No, I think he's it's called like method acting, and I just think he needs a different method. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, this is stupid.
Yes. Walk downstairs. Minotaur's still there. Morning. Guys are up a little late. I want some breakfast.
Is it free?
I mean,
I do believe that I've paid for enough rooms and breakfasts for everyone. And I'm going to look at the Minotaur, and I don't know if he recognizes me or not.
Oh,
oh, yeah, it's you. I mean, that gold does go a long way. I mean, technically, I got 2 gold for the drinks, so sure. You can have free breakfast.
excellent. What do you have? I would like some eggs, some bacon. I would like some fresh bread, warm honey wine, some coffee. I need some coffee, and some potatoes. Please.
I'll
Right.
have the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's. I'll go see what I can do.
I appreciate it.
Wait,
I
don't
am
forget
hungry.
my order. In fact, just to bring enough for everyone.
Please shut your mouth.
All right, so
You're very loud.
sorry. 3 meals.
Man, hold on. Isn't that better?
And 1 vegetarian option. Coming right up.
Vegetarian. Oh yeah. Isn't it really interesting how the bigger things eat more plants?
Yeah, it's very odd.
I mean, it's not entirely true either, because obviously those big dinosaurs don't eat plants, and yeah. So never mind. What I said is really has no relevance. I'm sorry. I'm hungry.
So the Minotaur pops around the corner. He seems to be wearing like an apron that is for somebody 2 sizes smaller than him. He goes, how do you want your eggs cooked?
Yes, please.
I'll take one raw.
Yes, I would like them cooked
Uh,
fully.
oh,
Oh, please cook mine. I don't want mine raw.
okay, 3 cooked eggs. All right.
Yes, scrambled well.
Oh, scrambled. Okay.
Whatever is easiest for you. I just don't want it to look. I don't want it to be like the little halfling snot. I don't want that.
Easy sounds good. I'll have mine over easy.
Easy.
Yeah, scrambled well, but not brown though. If they turn brown, then they turn dry. So they're folded lightly. You know how to do it. I trust you.
That's not bad. I believe that's not. I believe a 15 is gourmet, but
No, that's good. As long as there's like no runny shit in there, I'm good.
let's see. Cook's utensils is. Does it have proficiency? Oh yes. Yeah. I mean, it's a very good basic breakfast. Get eggs, he brings over a thing of baked beans because that's something we do up here in the frozen north, is have baked beans for breakfast. Uh, there's hash browns and bacon. He kind of brings it like family style, so it's all in like pots or in like separate containers, and just brings you separate plates. And then
Everybody serves
for
themselves.
yeah, and then for Ivelios, he gets a separate plate of looks like just heated up leftovers from last night.
Ew. It's like
I'm sorry,
double
I
mush.
should have asked. Do you eat eggs?
Those for videos, I think, right?
Yeah, it was.
No.
Okay. Well, this is the best I could do.
What is your name, sir?
Oh,
Mr. Minotaur?
well, people around here, they call me Jolly.
Does he seem jolly right now?
No.
Why you always seem disturbed, Mr. Jolly?
Is that like when they call the real big people tiny?
Yeah. I'm sure it's a laugh. Well, I served in the infantry, but I got hurt. I lost my fucking horn, and this is my retirement. It's great. I love it.
Well, it's a very
seems
nice
it.
place. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's something.
Good sir, where's my food?
What?
My eggs. I wanted
Yeah.
them over easy.
Yeah, they're kind of mixed in with everything. Help yourself.
Is here. Definitely not over easy.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, enjoy your meal.
So Avelios tries to just scarf it down, and he's gonna go try to get the horses and everything ready while everybody else finishes the rest of their breakfast.
So, Avelios, like vacuum cleaners are the fantasy equivalent to a vacuum cleaner.
What's that little pink thing, Kirby?
Yeah, Kirby. Yeah. And then just runs off outside to tend to the horses. You guys doing? Yeah, the food tastes fine. I mean, your eggs are mixed in with the scrambled eggs there some way. You just have to dig for it.
Yeah, I eat well. I just I make up for not eating last night. We've pretty much had like fish and good berries for as long as I can remember.
I mean, there's a lot of breakfast food is super cheap. So
Yeah, yeah. I stuff
bring out a lot
myself.
of,
Get jacked up
oh,
on
like-
coffee.
5 minutes later, he comes back with like a loaf. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I forgot this."
Oh, here's the fresh bread. Is it still warm?
Yeah.
This is great. This is nice. This makes up for everything. Not that didn't come out right. What's there to do around town?
You're talking about this area?
Just in general. I mean, I know out here is mainly farmland, but like inside, like what do people do for work? I mean, this is a big place, so I'm assuming that lots of people come and go, and there's lots of things. Where's the library?
Oh, speaking of which, you can hear since the inn's positioned fairly close to the roads. You can hear a lot of foot traffic and carts and horses and stuff outside. Like it sounds supremely busy.
Okay.
Well, what are you guys looking for?
Just general information, really.
I mean, you go through these gates here. You know, it's there's shops. Um, there's some inns. Some say they're better than mine. I probably have to agree with them, but you know, I can only do what I can do.
That's understandable. What do you think it'll take to like spruce this place up a bit? Is that something you're interested in, or do you like it the way it is now?
It would take ambition.
Is that something that you're lacking?
Well, sometimes.
Okay, well that's fair. I mean, you said you're retired, so, I guess if you're okay with the way...
Forcefully retired, yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Do you have any cool maps?
No, but I believe that you can buy them. I mean, I don't know what you guys do. You obviously look from my insight check earlier. You all look, fairly well traveled.
Well, yes. I mean, me personally, I just, I'm a cartographer, and I like to see different parts of the world, and I'm just trying to, build like an atlas, I guess, or the equivalent. Matty's Atlas of the World.
That sounds great. I'm glad you have a passion.
Yeah, something. I like to drink too.
And you'll kind of scratch his back real quick. And there's some minor libraries, but I mean, most everything important's kind of behind the last gate there. That's where the Mage Tower and the nature shit and the Grand Cathedral and everything. And then the castle. But I mean, if you're just looking for shopping and maps and stuff, that you can easily find that in the next area.
Okay, now how do we get into the important area again?
Well, you either have to know somebody important or be somebody important.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing we have Drizzy in here.
Of course. That's what I'm here for. To guide you around.
Excellent.
Yeah, well, you better hope they don't see you through the skies like I did, or,
Wait, you can see through this?
You rolled that natural 20 insight.
Yeah. I know that. He could see through it.
Well, I could too.
Well, I expect you guys to know it was me. It was fun fooling a few of you for a minute or two. Isn't that right? My fine blue friend.
Wow.
Wow. Opus is like, wow, that's really good. I didn't even know.
I don't know what to say to that. You're crazy.
Well, maybe, I mean, yeah. I mean, they won't know who you are, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But how are you going to prove that you're somebody important to them? Not that you aren't important. You're very important. Everybody.
Wait, are you
is
saying all this in front? Is the Minotaur still like standing right there?
Yeah,
I would assume he is.
Yeah, you guys been
You're
talking
saying
to
I
him.
was in front of the Minotaur?
Yeah, he knew it was you too.
He might have known it was me. Now you're discussing plans in front of him. I'm looking at you like, shh. We'll talk outside.
Well, okay then. Good luck.
All right, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna give Jolly flip him a gold coin, and say, all right, thanks for everything. I mean, Sorry. Thank you for everything. Have a good day, and just if anybody asks anything, of course, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, I'll give him a go, boys. Go, peace. Okay.
Well, the riders came from the Order, which is the Order is in the mountains above the city.
Oh wait, we still have Draybor and Saphira and whatever, or they gone? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh
They're in
yeah,
aren't they?
probably.
They were here, right?
Yeah, you have them. I forgot about them.
Yeah.
They're kind of around, kind of staying off to the
Okay.
out of sight, out of mind.
All right.
So are these like the rider people like allowed in that last gate? Obviously.
Yeah, you have a feeling that Wyvern riders from the Order are fairly important.
Okay. So if I could possibly find that guy that I fooled before, they may allow us to come right in because I am a council member, after all.
I mean, you can try to find him, I guess, because they were still in Menace when you guys left. They were going to do some patrolling and stuff, and then the foot force, went back, but the rider stayed out. So
All right.
you can ask around. You might be able to find something. I mean, we won't know until we try.
Yeah. Right. So are we done eating? Oh man, Eric's gone.
How are the horses outside? Did they
Great.
sleep well?
Yeah,
Did the stable boy take good care of them?
They definitely these people definitely know how to take care of their farm animals. They look well fed, rested. They each have their own stall, and they're happy to see you. I mean, you talk to them, and they're like,
Yeah,
okay.
I talked to Olvas's horse. I asked him if he likes Olvas.
Oh yeah, he's right okay.
He treats you well before he met me.
Oh yeah.
All right, I strap him in. Get him all ready. I get Olvas's saddle ready.
So you get all that set. By the time the rest of them join, you got the horses ready, and you guys are ready to go through the gate. As you ride up, there's the same. There's a few more guards, but there's just a couple stationed out from the gate that you guys passed last night. There's probably double or triple the amount of standing forces, probably because just the flow of traffic is so large that just having a couple people would slow down the flow of things. They just to give you guys a quick once over. The gates are wide open, and they didn't seem to find anything suspicious. Sweet. Let me just before I say that, let me just roll. Maybe they don't find anything suspicious. They do not. Okay.
We're friggin' set.
Yeah, they just nod at you, and wave you through. And the difference between these two areas is stark. I mean, there's the cobblestone is all throughout. There's no the smell of manure and stuff is uh, fairly fairly absent, especially as you go through. There's uh, houses and buildings lining the street. I mean, the main throughway kind of zigs and zags through here. Kind of see it through the map a little. It goes by the bell tower, then kind of comes back around. I mean, there's shops. There's there's everything that you can imagine. So, what are you guys going to first?
Well, Lester would like to keep his eye out for a clothing store.
What kind?
I want to look more fancy. Like I don't look like a commoner anymore. Well, at least in here.
All right. Is anybody else? Is everybody going together? Are you guys going to split off, or?
No, I'm going to go with him to help him shop. I'm certain that he has no taste.
Yeah, I'm sticking with him. I want to keep just in general. I would just want to keep an eye out for a Church of Valeria, whatever her name is.
Venereal. Yeah. So you guys are riding through. I mean, there's carts and people. The technology level doesn't seem like great up here, especially Maddie from being down with the hobbits and stuff live down to the south. They definitely are a little bit more advanced with some of their creations. You've never actually been to the big city, but from what you know, that it's quite something. You've heard tale of like airships and stuff like that coming from south, but up here, it seems horse and buggy is the way to go. Just, keep an eye out, and you find just a general like medieval equivalent of like a J.C. Penney, and you get off. If you're not looking for anything like super specific, the PHB price for clothes that are not commoners or travelers' clothes, fine clothes, is 15 gold pieces.
$15?
Yep.
Is this like a robe and stuff, or is it just like normal clothes?
It was like mine.
That's fancy tailored clothes in whatever fashion like you want. There's some precious metals and gems that can be kind of worked into clothing. You can bedazzle your clothing if you want. Should be able to pull that from the compendium. They are quite heavy. They're like 6 pounds. Yeah, fine clothes. Yeah.
All right.
But
Um,
yeah, like you kind of, I mean, it's a store, so you just pick out the outfit or combination you want. And I don't
Okay,
know.
like a rhinestone suit.
Yeah, you can get a rhinestone suit.
All right, that's the look I'm going for.
Okay, so all this,
Cowboy hat. And,
yeah, you definitely become a
A
rhinestone cowboy.
rhinestone. No one should ever say anything about my voice. This man's running around looking like Elvis.
Bling bling.
Which Elvis? Are you the fat Elvis or are you the skinny Elvis?
in between.
The Asian Elvis.
Yeah, the Asian. So,
You're gonna sing us the Jailhouse Walk.
Oh, shit. Do they have No, I'm good. Nope. I don't want fancy
What?
clothing.
Are you sure?
Avelios will be fascinated with this, like having to like cut and make your clothes, and realizing that it's quite chilly. There's like moss that grows all over like Avelios, and he'll just like druid craft the moss, and it'll like grow down his arms, and then he'll wink at Drizzy, and then it'll sprout a couple white flowers, and he'll like regrow his own outfit.
So Ivelios has a moss tuxedo.
Oh man. Do they have anything that's close to what I have, but clean?
Yeah,
Maybe
I
something
mean,
a little heavier, just for the weather. But something that's gonna be functional. Like I don't want to do like a split kick and like my fucking crotch like tears open.
I mean, traveler's clothes. They come with a set of boots, wool breeches, belt, shirt with a vest or a jacket, along with a cloak and hood, and that's all 2 gold pieces for traveler's clothes.
Will that be enough to keep me warm up here?
I mean, with the wool stuff, I mean, when you buy clothes, everything is tailored to the region, so it is. It's probably not warm enough if you want to go, hiking up a mountain. But
All right.
for like just general travel,
What was the
as
next
long-
option? There was like a 6 gold option or something.
no, that's traveler's clothes. I mean, if you want to, there's common clothes, which is
Oh, okay. So, all right. So I guess I'm gonna pick up a new traveler's outfit, and I want to pay extra for like a super heavy cloak or something that'll. I'm kind of looking up at those mountains in the distance and getting cold thinking about it. So I just want to get a nice cloak or something that'll help keep me cold. I mean warm. Sorry.
keep me cold.
Yeah. So I'll grab. Yeah. So how much extra for a heavy cloak if it's available? Maybe something with the
That
fur
for,
line.
like, an extra 5 gold pieces or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Just to clarify, go ahead.
yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, just to clarify, Alvelios is not wearing a moss tuxedo. I don't think I could do something so intricate and complicated with druid craft. It's
No.
more like a really heavy, like almost imagine like a giant fur like cloak, but it's made out of like vines and moss.
With white flowers.
Yes, with white flowers.
Well, I already
So
have-
how much was my suit and Maddie's stuff all together?
Like 17 and a half gold pieces, something like that.
All right, I'll give him exact amount.
Oh, you're paying for it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That is very kind.
No problem.
Yay. Put on my new cloak with fur trim. Fur lined, whatever. Make sure I can still move in it,
Yeah, I mean, it's fairly well made.
Yeah. All right.
So
Ready
roll
to
me a
roll.
perception check, Maddie, because you're looking for the church.
me?
With,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Oh damn! Look at that.
25.
Yeah, looking over the as you guys come out, you're looking over the rooftops, trying to find like a any sort of symbol or steeple that kind of might, give you an indication of a place of worship, and you do happen to catch a few blocks away. Does look like the place you're looking for.
Okay. I just want to keep note of that because I'm gonna probably pay a visit sometime, while we're here. But yeah, I just want to know where that is. That's it. Very cool.
Okay. Where to next?
Is there anywhere specific we want to go besides the library?
Well, that's all I know of, really. I mean, but it might be a good idea, even though we have a room for the whole week. Maybe we should find a place in here, or maybe where are we going to stay? Because the gates are going to close, and I'd rather be on this side come nightfall.
I ask Drizian if there's a magic shop in town, or if we have to go past the next set of gates to get to one.
Well, of course there's a magic shop. You should have waited until the other side, and then we could have got the magic clothes as well. But I'll lead you to the magic shop, and I'm going to lead them to the magic shop. How good of a magic shop it is.
Roll me a D100.
Oh. 3 T-Rexes come.
No, it's a pretty damn good magic shop. So yeah, you weave through the city. You guys are following close, and you come up to a kind of a unsuspecting building. There's no signage up front. Heavy drapes and curtains and stuff through the windows. You can't see inside. And there's just a wooden door. As far as Drizian slash Mizian was aware, this was a magic shop at one point in time. It doesn't look. So I mean, yeah, that's what you see. Okay.
Well, it's been a while since I've been here, but have at it.
What do you say, all of us? Want to get some new spells?
Yeah, I love spells. Let's do it.
Well, here, let me hold the entrance aside for you.
Perhaps we could even sell some of the things that we've picked up.
Oh
along
yeah,
the way.
that's a great idea. Shit, I forgot about that. All that group loot.
Indeed. Who's going first?
I'm the entryway open for everyone.
What kind of demographics are we looking at on this side of the wall?
Oh, it's easily like 90% like human and elf.
Okay.
Towards like some of the denser market districts, There's a little bit more race variety, but like from what you could tell, just going through like where people live, like like just human and elf. Like
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I'm laughing because of the token shift.
And what is Drusian currently? What does currently Drusian look like? Some sort of like high elf?
Yep, I got makeup and everything. I look like a high elf. I got blonde curls down to my shoulders. I'm wearing cast off princely garb, and I'm very haughty to match my look. If you did a really close look, you could see I have armor on under my clothes.
Yeah, where are you hiding your bow? Is that like between your butt cheeks up your back?
Oh no, that's not hidden. That's slung across my
It's
back
like-
because all nobles carry their weapons with them. Really ceremonial. They have their guards protect them, but they're armed.
So anyway, Mizian slash Drizian holds the door open. Inside, dimly lit, the immediate smell of burning incense and stuff like that just hits your nostrils as you guys enter. You don't see a shopkeeper right off, but there is a small bell sitting on the counter on the opposite side of the room from you guys.
I go ding it.
How tall is the ceiling in here? Do I have to like crouch?
You're close. Ceilings are probably 7 to 8 feet, so yeah, it's not necessarily comfortable for somebody your size, but as soon as Olvis rings the bell, there's kind of you can see a door behind the counter, and from the back room there's a slight like a pop sound, and you can see some smoke kind of curl up through underneath the doorway, and the door opens, and a and a older gnomish fella steps out and goes, "Oh, hello, friends! It's you."
Oh my fuck.
It better not be Jordan the Jungle. I'll fucking choke that motherfucker.
Definitely Jordan.
Out of jungle. Is it him?
It is.
Wasn't he going south? Holy shit, you travel faster than us.
Oh, yes.
How did you manage to set up shop over here so quick? Like,
I have shops everywhere.
what you do? Do they all have, like, garbage?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I'll just step back and let them do their business.
Good
Oh.
sir, I believe he said garbage.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that loud so that are there any other patrons in here?
No.
Oh, in that case, just loud enough so that everyone can hear me. Because I've never met this guy.
Olvas, I turn to Olvas and ask him if he has that magic that he uses to, identify the properties of things prepared for the day.
I sure do.
Yeah, so we can't get tricked, I'm hoping.
I got that shit on the ready. I got that spell on the ready. Sorry, these clothes make me speak weird.
Okay, so what brings you guys back to my shop?
Well, George, we're here to buy. We're here to sell.
I have sell and I can buy. Oh, where are my manners? Who is your new friend?
This is Drizian.
Oh, what happened to that angry little tiefling?
Oh,
Um,
he's actually still looking for you.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
hasn't found me yet?
well. Now that we know that you're here and have multiple shops, I would suggest that your business is a little more honest.
I can assure you, sir, that I am top notch.
Okay, what are we buying here? Do I get the feeling like he's kind of turned around, or does he seem like shifty still?
He seems exactly how he seems.
well, I'd like to sell before I buy because I'm kind of personally low on gold.
Uh, quick, because Maddie, Olvis, Adelios, when you guys found him stuck in the mud, remember Jorah tried to like watch him as he went, and when he turned around, the cart and him were gone. So that's just something to keep in the back of your mind
Okay.
as to
Okay.
before anybody might try to kill my poor character. Oh, so sell. What are you trying to sell?
Well, George, I have a lot of stuff. Group loot. Yeah. We got like 4 small gold bracelets, uh, 7 ivory statuettes. I think those are for sale. But did somebody take the mind flare whip? I can't remember.
No, nobody's taking it yet.
No.
No.
I like to hold on to that, but I think basically everything in here is just sell for the most part, besides the book.
Do you have gold prices next to that?
I don't have gold prices next to the items, besides like 13 gemstones worth 50 gold each.
Yeah, well, the gemstones are at cost. I mean, you don't lose money on gemstones.
Well, you might want to hold on to the gemstones because you could probably get them. Put them when we get 5th level spells. You might get teleportation circle, and then you need gem encrusted chalk. So if you keep the gems,
Ooh,
then you might be
yeah.
able to just encrust the chalk with the gems, depending on what Tyler allows.
Right.
And are we holding on to the rations, or are we getting rid of those as well?
Anybody can take those. I think that we're in there. I can't remember where we got those from. Maybe the Knoll loot.
What was that?
The rations. We have rations and like a healing potion in here. I forgot they were in here.
Rations. We can't sell.
Yeah, 3 days of rations.
Okay. Oh, that healing potion, is that the one that I put on you? That I gave you?
That was just a random one we found.
Okay.
Well, the big ticket items are probably the Javelin of Lightning, the Half Plate, and the Eyes of Charming. 2 of those are magical, and Half Plate is just valuable itself. There's also a Great Sword, a Glaive. I think a Great Sword's like 50 gold. Glaive's like 25 gold. New, of course.
For PHB items, I believe you sell at half price.
That's fair. That's what I usually do.
For magic items, I have a table. So you might get half price, you might get more, depending on what you roll.
You guys are too generous.
Before we sell the javelin lightning, Ivelios would remind or point out that the javelin looks a lot like Mateo's spear, and he could probably use it.
Does that require attunement?
Javelin lightning is not.
See how much it's worth. Because I mean,
Just had a question.
I don't need that item. No, I'm fine. No, put that in your spell book somehow.
The Javelin Lightning.
No, sell it so you can put something, in your spell book.
Oh.
I don't need it. Look, I have everything that I.
It's like-
Yes, I have everything that I need. I am very low maintenance. I keep it like this on purpose. And yeah, now turn that into multiple spells, please.
So that's the rule, pulled straight from the PHB.
All right. Does somebody want to take the health potion rations? I'll just delete them off this list. So,
No, all need rations. I was just
If
inquiring.
you guys remember, I brewed my own health potion on the way here, so that's something that I can do.
Yep. Yes, you did. What did you get? Like, one or was it two health potions a day or something like that, or a week? What was it?
No.
Two-
It was
two a
like
week.
one health potion. Yeah, one health potion per like 3.5 days.
That's two a week. No.
Yeah. Yes.
Would anyone mind if I swap out armors? I mean, I'm wearing leather armor. I'm eyeing that half plate, and I'll gladly throw my leather armor in there to be sold. I know it's not
You
worth
want-
as much, not nearly as much.
Wait, you can function in this armor?
It's medium armor. I can wear medium armor.
Well, it's loud, remember? So if you try to sneak around, it's going to make it more difficult to sneak around.
That's true. That's true. But I am pretty good at sneaking. I'm pretty good at sneaking.
I'm okay with it. I don't.
But I really haven't been hit yet either, and I'm good at hiding. And I think I'm probably a little bit better at trying not to get hit. And I heard somebody say that they really needed some money, and I know that magic stuff costs a lot of money. So, just sell it.
Alright, I don't know if somebody wants to keep a tally, but I have the book open. Half plate is normally 750 gold, so half of that would be 375. So if somebody wants to start, write some of this down.
Hold on, wait a minute. That
375.
armor is it okay? Real quick, Tyler. That armor, is that something that would be readily available at any smithing shop, or is that something that would need to be made and take time?
Yeah, half plated. I mean,
Alright,
sure.
I mean, okay. What I'm trying to get at is, if Mizian wants that, and you're gonna use it, especially if it's not something that's readily available.
I mean,
I get you.
you're looking at 750 gold to buy a half plate, and we're just keeping half plate. I mean, for Mizian's size, fitting a plate of or half plate of armor isn't going to be, too out of the realm of normal blacksmithing.
He's not Ivelios.
Yeah, I'm just. Will it just no? I mean, don't have
If you want to take it, but what Ivelios was trying to allude to is it gives you disadvantage on stealth checks.
You said -6 on the checks that I have a +10.
No. You get disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, it's just straight disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, never mind. I thought it was just a penalty. Disadvantage? Nope, never mind.
Okay.
If you have just plain leather, you probably just want to buy studded leather.
Yes, if we come across some studded leather, that's what I'll look at. But nope.
Or
We
maybe
can
like
settle
a breastplate.
375. I've got it written down. What's next?
All right, the hide armor is normally 10 gold, so half of that is 5.
Yep.
The great sword is normally 50 gold, so half of that is 25. The glaive is normally 20 gold, so half of that is 10. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
the
wait, are
quiver,
those special?
the quiver and arrows. I don't know. They're normal. I think 20 arrows is a gold and a quiver is a gold. Do we really
Oh,
want to sell
wait,
that? Just
wait.
give those to
Tyler just
Missy.
posted. It says weapons and armor used by monsters are rarely in good enough condition to sell. This stuff that we grabbed, is it like sellable?
Uh, uh, the stuff you got from the Knolls. I mean, most of that stuff you guys. I don't remember what's
I mean,
just from cast off from you guys, or
did we just take stuff from like the boss?
the stuff later down on the list.
I don't
Stuff
think
from the
we
Knolls would be the javelin.
gathered up
but
the yeah.
Yeah, you guys no loot.
the javelin, the money,
Yeah,
gems.
the no loot didn't have any basic stuff.
Okay. And did you guys already detect magic and all this stuff?
I assume it was done.
Elvis? That's
I don't
department.
have that spell. So
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. How much is a
I have
scroll?
I can cast detect magic once per day.
Oh, you
for
can.
free.
Okay. Well, before any of this is sold, maybe we should make sure that we understand exactly what it is that we might be selling. Just an
I
idea.
have a
Can you
feeling.
Can you cast that on the bulk of everything, or do you have to do it by individual pieces?
I think it's
No,
AoE for a duration.
Yeah, for 10 minutes, anything within 30 feet of me that's magic will light up with a very specific glow, and it would also tell me the school of magic.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So yeah, just everybody just do like a walkthrough scanner or something.
The stuff you guys have in your loot's already been gone over.
Oh, okay.
So whatever's listed as a magical item is magical. There's no hidden items in there.
Okay.
Yeah, so the quiver and arrows, I think we should just give to Mizian because he uses quiver and arrows, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Right.
The chain shirt is normally 50 gold, so half is 25. I don't know anything about the ivory statuettes or the gold bracelets. That's going to be Tyler's domain as well as the magic items.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna delete all that stuff besides the magic items off the list. So, because I'm guessing we're just selling it all right here, right?
If he's buying, we're selling.
Okay.
Oh, I can do much work with this.
So Mizian or Nathan, did you catch all that? 375 plus 25 plus 10 plus
We're at
10.
440 right now.
Well, I didn't total it up because if he says 440, that actually sounds. That's right. Yep. But I was waiting for the rest. I do have it written down though. You're right.
All right.
Save changes and then reopen. All right.
So that leaves the bracelets, the statuettes, the Eyes of Charming, and the Javelin of Lightning. Which I really think we should keep, but if Mateo refuses to use it, then it's useless.
Yeah, turn that into components. Get a 300 gold piece diamond just in case one of us drops. Yeah.
It's not a 300 gold piece diamond. It's 1,000 gold worth of rare oils, and your class, your race changes.
Oh, you don't have a Revivify?
Not as a druid. The only thing I have is reincarnate, and I don't even have it yet. I have it next level.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So then turn it into a fireball.
Turn it into a
I don't. Yeah. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm sorry. I don't want it.
Okay, so a javelin of lightning. Somebody roll me a persuasion check.
I am not good at those.
Persuasion. I'll do it if nobody wants. I don't know how good I am at these.
Wait, hold on. You said persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Sorry. Performance, not persuasion. Sorry. Go ahead. You roll
Zero.
it.
I have a 0 modifier. I could give someone guidance. Can
All
we
right, hold
help
on.
each other? Can they have guidance and advantage?
Persuasion. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna do this as soon as my
You have a -1
my.
persuasion.
Oh, I got a +1. Okay. Let's see.
It's a selling a magic item is a character per character thing.
Oh boy.
You could the rolling low doesn't change it. It's just 50%. So the javelin is 200 gold pieces.
Is that halved already, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so 200.
Yeah, for 200, we should definitely keep that thing.
And the Eyes of Charming, I believe, is another uncommon item. Yeah, uncommon. So another persuasion check.
What is? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys.
You guys really don't have a high charisma character. This is
Oh, that was
15.
Jorah.
That will give you 400 gold pieces.
Damn.
Oh, nice. It's like, come on, I know you can do better than this.
I need 2 D100 rolls from Maddie.
From me? Oh. $30 and 97.
Yep, that's it.
That whip, do you know what that whip does yet or no?
Yeah, you guys identified it.
Yeah, it's super good. I
Nobody
think the
knows
only
how to
person that
use
can
it.
use it is Mizian Drizian right now. But he doesn't want to use it because he doesn't want to get close.
Well, whips have a
Oh
10
no! I
foot
let
reach.
Mateo get close. He'll pretend they're doors.
It does all the damage.
Do you have the stat block on it, Jeremy?
Let me see if I can find my notes. That's the only place I might have it, but I don't know if I have it or not.
Did you make it up or did you pull it out of a book? Because I know there's a mind flayer whip in a book somewhere.
No, I made it up before I actually found the legit Mind Flayer whip.
I don't have any notes anywhere, I don't think. Do I have it in my player
Because
notes?
if you don't, we'll just use the actual Flayer whip. That's an actual item.
Yeah, I don't have it. I thought I wrote it down somewhere, but
I'll have to find my.
maybe you whispered to me and I never copied it.
Aren't javelins are simple weapons? Can't like anybody use that?
I can't use them.
Yeah, the Mind Lash from Volo's Guide. Yeah, it's just it was a slightly modified version of the Mind Lash. Before I actually knew what the Mind Lash was. But that is a rare item, so that's could get you some money.
We'll ask Mizian if he wants it again. If not, we have to sell it, really.
Nope, I'm good. We can sell it.
Unless we sell it.
You gotta sell it?
Yeah, or it's just going to sit in our inventory forever.
Okay, so another persuasion check. And another D100 roll. That is
See,
2,000
and
gold pieces.
What'd you say? How much?
2,000.
2,000.
Jesus.
That's the best you can do.
Aha, yes.
So if we were to sell everything, including the javelin, that's how much we'd get.
3,040.
Well, that's without the bracelets and statuettes as well. So yes,
Okay. Is that stuff getting moved also?
yeah, I don't think it's useful for anything. I think the only thing that's good to keep in here is the symbols.
Oh, right.
Ivory you might want to keep because I think legend lore or one of those spells requires ivory as a component, depending on how valuable the ivory is.
And any gold bracelets or stuff can be enchanted too, as well.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, we'll
So-
just hold on to everything else, and I'll add
sounds
that.
like a plan.
I'll add that to our
Two.
group loot.
3,000. How much does the house cost?
So our group loot is up to date with how much gold and everything we have. Well, I didn't include the javelin.
I was just like, house costs?
For only 200 gold, do we really want to sell the Javelin of Lightning?
If you want to keep it, keep it.
It's think about your abilities as a monk. You're like a melee fighter, and if you had even if you didn't use it as your main weapon, if you just had the Javelin of Lightning on you, once a day you could fire off a line spell. And being a frontline fighter, you're in the perfect position to do a line spell. And because you are a monk, you could use your dex to throw it instead of strength because it's a simple weapon, so it would be considered a monk weapon.
Okay, but it does like 4d6 with the save for half. I'd rather turn that 200 gold pieces into a spell that all of us can blow something up with.
Yeah, 46 on every creature
I'll
that you
take
line
it.
up.
Take it. Give me the javelin.
Okay,
I'll
there you
take
go.
it.
Perfect. Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Javelin of lightning, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's in
Okay.
the SRD too. It's in the compendium, so the stats are there.
Okay.
Does somebody want that healing potion that's in the thing while I'm deleting and editing?
Do you have
I'll
one of
take
those
that.
yet? Okay, yeah.
Okay. So our gold and everything should be up to date in here in a second.
Can we convert? Is there like a money changer in the city? Can we just convert everything down to platinum?
Yeah, there's banks and stuff.
Group loot's up to date.
I mean, your bag of holding should be able to carry all that gold, no problem. For housing, you can ask around for sure.
So we gonna try buying some shit from this asshole.
I don't think that's a good idea. I'm sorry.
Why?
It's not worth the risk.
Well, I have detect magic, and almost has identify, which he could probably cast as a ritual. So
Okay, wait a
it won't
minute.
cost
How
us
how
anything.
about this, George, at the jungle?
That is what you call me.
How about if we are going to purchase, you give us a higher line of store credit. So, like for instance, instead of giving us 3,040 gold coins, how about you give us maybe 3,500 worth of merchandise from you?
Roll a persuasion check.
Fuck.
Can I help and give him guidance on this since it's not a thingy thing?
He's casted a spell.
you
That
can-
might be
You
okay.
can assist him with this. Yeah.
So
So
I
roll
can
with
get-
advantage and with a D4.
Okay, cool. Very nice. Come on. Natural 20. Oh, natural 20. I didn't roll it yet. Hold on. My shit keeps flopping around. What am I doing? Persuasion. Boom. What do we get? 15 plus D4. 17.
17. Oh man, he only rolled an 11.
Oh, he has a +8.
Okay,
Oh shit.
deal. You don't know what George is.
I have no idea what this little guy is. Okay, so 3,500. That sounds good. And okay, let's see what we can do.
Yeah, Elvis, do you need any ink and paper? Why don't you get that first, and then we'll see what we got left.
Yeah. Let's see, I've written like 5 spells now.
I think it's 50 gold per spell level, unless it's something that's based on your specialty.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm going to talk with George, and I want to ask, is it possible to combine 2 existing magic items into 1 item? But,
Not for a Jedi.
yeah, so that's just something to think about if you want to answer. I'll be right back in 5 minutes. While Ovis is, figuring out what he needs to do. Be right back.
I have plenty of ink from the first session. That ink sack. Still carrying that around.
Yeah, we need we
Paper.
need 50 gold, whatever your spell casting thing is.
Oh, the copy spells down?
Yeah. So in case you buy a scroll or something, you're gonna need that extra money.
Or you find a spell book out in the wild.
Right.
For each level of spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold.
Yeah, I knew that. I just...
Unless it's a transmutation spell, then you get it halved.
Yeah, I would say that.
25 gold instead of 50.
In 1 hour. That's a short rest. You can copy a spell during a short rest.
Keep in mind, copying spells is going to be just a like a rare item. If you're going to buy a rare item, minimum is 2,000 gold pieces.
Mhm.
So if you get lucky, the odds of rolling double ones on the magic item price for a rare item is probably not good. So uncommon items range from 100 to 600 gold pieces. So that's probably, if you want to buy something, that's probably a safer range to look at. You can always inquire about rare items, but they might be outpriced.
All right. So does he basically have everything on like a magical item list? Okay.
Yeah, if you have the list, yeah.
How about winged boots?
Winged boots. Yeah, just keep in mind your attunement slots and whatnot.
I don't even know if I think my wand's like the only thing I'm attuned to right now. I think.
Do you have a Pearl of Power? That requires attunement.
Nope.
That's
Just the wand of the war mage. I think it's still like the only thing I have. Because everything else I've bought is a piece of shit.
that's true. Okay, roll a d6.
Did I miss anything?
5.
500 gold pieces. Nope.
What, do we have like a tab or something going on right now?
Well, you have your 3,500 gold, so you can just subtract it from that, or split that and subtract it from personal. I don't know what you guys are doing. That is outside of my realm of involvement.
Are we just going off our tab
currently? Currently, what happened is you put 3,040 gold into the group loot. However, what then happened is Mateo negotiated for that to be worth that 3,040 to be worth 3,500 worth of goods if we want to
Oh.
buy. So
Oh.
we have an additional technically
460.
460 gold worth of things that we can get on top of the stuff that whatever's in the inventory.
Okay.
And
Have a
to answer
ring of-
your question, Maddie, it's possible, but it's I mean, some items aren't compatible. Sometimes things go wrong. You might lose both. I mean, it's a risky endeavor.
Magic is
Takes
very
time.
risky. It's something that
Yeah.
I wanted to learn, but I just could not understand the formulas. But this is my issue. I have these boots here that, I like the way they help me move around. I have this ring. This ring helps me jump. Is there any way to combine the enchantment that's in this ring with these boots? And out of game, it would be boots of striding and springing with boots of jumping. I mean, with the ring of jumping.
It's like
And they wouldn't be
it's-
used at the same time, because it's a bonus action to do certain things or whatever. But I'm out of attunement slots, so that's it.
Yeah, you'll just be stacking. Like I said, it's possible. I'd probably go by the rules for like combining potions and whatnot. If you want to look at those to see if it's
All right.
because I absolutely love the combining potion rules. I mean, nobody
That's
uses them.
dangerous.
Yeah.
That's the thing where you drink 2 potions within an hour.
I
blow
use
up.
them, not nobody, just
Well, I mean, it's rare in my experience to see somebody actually combine potions.
Yeah.
But I absolutely love the combining potion rules.
Let's see.
I have to take out my DMG to look at them, but
Let's see. Combining. Casting a spell. Combining magical effects. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna be in here. It's in the DMG.
so what? He just bought winged boots. That's what you just got, Ovas?
Yeah.
And you don't need any paper. You don't want paper.
How much does paper cost?
Well, you just gotta go by the value, right? Isn't it like 50 gold
yeah,
pieces per level?
it's
or
50 gold
something?
pieces. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I would have to look at spells to know how much I'm spending on paper. I guess.
What about scrolls? Like, how does that work? Would you
Well,
purchase
how much
scrolls?
ink? How much ink do you have? You said you have a bunch of ink. What is the worth? How much ink do you have?
I
How
have
much
an
is
ink
it worth?
sack out of a giant octopus or something.
Did you guys ever put a price on that, or?
No, we put a usage thing on it, I believe. But
All right. So how many uses are left?
Uh, I don't know. I didn't know we did a usage thing. I guess I've only written down 5 spells with that ink, so I don't know.
yeah,
Five
well,
spell levels or five
No.
spell?
I mean, he's written in the past week. He's written 7 spell levels, so that's 350 gold. I mean, your ink's probably getting pretty low. I mean,
Yeah, that's a
getting-
lot. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
So essentially, you need 50 gold worth of materials per spell level to transfer spells into your book. So think of that as 25 gold worth of ink and 25 gold worth of paper per spell level, and then however many spell levels you need to convert.
It's not. I mean, you can wait. You would just be sitting on spell scrolls, and it's kind of like when you had the the invisibility scroll that you didn't have the ink and paper for, right? Something like that from the very beginning.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
normally wizards carry around, if I was running a wizard, I normally carry around 300 gold worth of ink and paper at all times. So if I come up with, up to a 5th level spell, or a 6th level spell, I'm good to go. I can get it right away.
Also, would it be cheaper to research directly at the library for spells or buy scrolls waste the scrolls as your. Do you waste a scroll when you copy it over? You burn
Yes.
it, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So all right. So maybe we should wait on scrolls then.
Yeah, but you still need the ink and paper no matter what. Whether you do it from a scroll or a book, you need the ink and paper.
That's true. And since we have that extra 400 gold worth of material, it's free at that point. So if you take at least 400 gold worth of ink and paper, it's free. Effectively.
That's a lot of ink and paper.
It's really not, because it's like if you do a second level spell, a third level spell, and another second level spell, that's all your paper, ink and paper done.
Okay. Spellcaster, I can't say whether it's needed.
I mean, like I said, I don't know what Olvus' personal thing, and I don't want to tell you how to run your character. But when I run a wizard, I normally keep a stock of it, at the very least 300 gold worth of ink and paper on my wizard at all times.
That's one kind of thing that sucks about being a monk. I don't need weapons. I don't need armor. I don't need anything. But I mean, how
Yeah,
much?
alcohol.
How much would it cost? Like, what would the process be? How much would it cost to try and combine those two items? And like,
I'll have to do some research,
Okay, no worries.
and then
What
Gee.
I can give you a
Actually.
general idea of how I would handle it. If what's the ring of jumping and the boots of springing are both uncommon magic items, right?
I gotta look it up.
should be, yeah.
They're cheap.
Yeah, so they're probably both uncommon magic items.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say combining them is definitely makes a rare, at the very least, magic item. So
Okay.
you know, I would probably do the price difference between two uncommon items and a rare item, and that's what I would charge.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at. I mean, it's expensive. I mean, a rare item is, at base is 2,000 gold.
Okay.
So if you're looking at, I mean, even if I do the simple, for selling, it's you'd get like 400 gold for the items, and then it would be at least, if I just go off the selling magic item base price, it would be 4,000 for. So looking at like a $3,600 difference,
Okay.
plus the risk of something bad happening or
Right.
losing
right.
one, or
Okay. Perhaps another time.
But it is possible.
Okay. Yeah. That's something to look forward to, maybe.
Well, remember, you can already like triple your jump distance when you use Step of the Wind, so you don't really need the boots of springing and whatever.
Oh,
No.
he
No,
wanted
I
the
know.
stack on stack on stack.
Yeah, that's
Stacks
what
on
I'm
stack.
saying. So it's like I can only really use, the boots or the ring, but they both do different things. I think the ring can triple my distance, but the boots of spray and stringing give me something else. Plus, I'm unencumbered. While using that, which helps me carry my big ass barrel of wine. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I can always switch out if I need to, and it's just an extra item, just in case. Plus, we'll see. Drizzian, what do you have? Itemized. Do you have a magic weapon yet?
My bow is magical. It is. But I saw everyone buy cloaks earlier, and it made me think of the fact that as we go north, it does get colder, doesn't it?
Evidently.
So maybe I should get a cloak too. Do they have cloaks here? Does he have magic cloaks, like perhaps one of protection or even elven kind? I mean, I don't have that much armor, so a cloak would be nice. Something to, put another layer of protection on.
Roll me a d6. He does have a cloak of protection for 300 gold pieces.
300. I hear stories of other worlds where they're 10 times that much. They cost 10 times that much.
Well, how many does he have? Is it just the one?
That's for me to know, and you to never find out.
That doesn't require attunement, right? A cloak of protection?
It does.
Oh, it
It
does. Okay,
does.
never mind.
It does. It definitely
It does. Well, I will snatch that up with the quickness, and so as not to upset my newfound friends, I'm actually going to pay for that out of pocket.
Has almost figured out his paper and ink situation.
That I haven't heard anything from him.
Not gonna get any.
Really? Okay.
So as it stands right now, we have what, $3,000 worth of unused credit. Nobody wants to jump. Nobody wants to jump on it and get a big ticket item. All right, I'll step to the plate.
I'm looking.
Wait. Was that unused credit? Screw that. Then hold on. I'm not paying for that out of pocket. I forgot that unused credit.
Yeah, so, yeah. Take the, What about a spare spell book? Is that something you ever thought of? All this.
Or an enduring one?
I don't think I need a second spell book. It has 100 pages in it, so I don't.
Okay.
What if it gets wet or catches on fire?
The spellbooks are magical. That stuff doesn't happen.
Well, that's why they have an enduring spellbook that specifically protects against it.
It would take a very deliberate act to sabotage the spellbook.
I'm gonna ask George of the Jungle if he has a ring that I can store spells in.
A ring of spell storing. Is that uncommon or rare?
It's rare.
Roll me 2d10. Oh, 5,000 gold pieces.
With a ring of spell storing, we could have. It does require a attunement, but you don't have to actually be a spellcaster, if I remember correctly, to attune to it.
And then anybody can activate that, right?
Yeah, basically I could cast a spell into the ring of spell storing, and somebody else would be able to cast the spell on their turn, but it would still use my stats. So, for example, since I'm the only healer, I could cast like a bunch of level 1 healing words in it, and like if I went down, you guys would be able to heal me with the ring of spell storing.
Well, that's why I carry the action potion. That seems like a very expensive insurance plan for something like that.
Yeah, but you don't have to necessarily put 5 healing words in it. You could put, whatever in there.
Can you put the fireball in there?
Yes. You can put 2 healing words in a fireball.
I would love to be able to cast fireball.
I could put a healing word to cure wounds, and all of us could put a fireball in it, and then whoever's wearing it would be able to cast.
What about magical horses? Or some kind of magical mount? Do those exist?
I don't sell those here.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay. What do you have? Is there anything that you've been carrying for a while that maybe you want to get rid of, George? Can you make any?
No, everything. I mean, I have a whole realm of magical items I can sell. And I can enchant as well. But anything to do with animals?
Okay.
What did you ask, Nathan? Nathan, you asked something about prepared spells or something like that?
Yeah, I couldn't get my mute to turn off. The spells that you could put into the ring, do they have to be prepared spells, or could you put in any spell? Like, for example, like if you wanted to put in a spell that you that we don't use very often, or that you don't prepare very often, that is like, damn, I wish I had that.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. You could even take a scroll and cast the scroll into the ring, and then the ring has it doesn't like reset at dawn or anything until somebody uses that spell, or you put too many spell levels in it. That spell stays in the ring. So it also doesn't necessarily use our spell slots. Like you could save spell slots because you could cast it in like today when we're on downtime, or at the end of the day when you don't really need any more spell slots, and then the next day you have all of your spells plus the spell slots in the ring.
Thinking like Maddie could have the ring on and have a shield spell in it, or yeah, I'm still thinking like you are with the cure wounds. Fireball. That would really make those doors quiver in their boots. Or even a knock spell. But I was just thinking about the ideal that if there are spells you're like, man, I really wish we had that right now.
What
But
about
5,000.
It is a super versatile, especially when we have two completely different types of casters in the group, a druid and a wizard. It is a super versatile
that's a great
group
item.
magic item.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
But what about the other 2,000 gold?
I have 1,000 that I can put in.
I've got 500 I can put in.
Really? Okay, hold on.
Well, if after the buying of the cloak, you're looking at 2,300 gold.
You mean 2,700 because the cloak was 300.
No, you guys need to put in 2,300 gold.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We were calculating on different ends of the same equation.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what I have. I pulled out a little star sapphire and I kind of hold it up and look at it sadly. It's like I could put this in if it'll help. This is worth 500.
Are you sure it's only worth 500? Usually, star anything is worth 1,000 to 5,000.
I have it listed as 500. Unless it's worth more.
No, I'll give you
Alright.
for it.
Yeah, that's a different. It came from the book itself. It's a specific star sapphire.
This
not
is a
important,
specific
it's
one?
just-
Oh, okay.
It's not important. It's just valued at that according
Okay.
to.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so I can do that. So, I mean, all we need is another 300.
I mean, if I want to be dead broke, I could put 1,200 in, and then like somebody's gonna have to pay for my lodging.
Okay,
You guys
that's
still
fine.
have-
That's fine. Go ahead. Wait. We have the bracelets and the other stuff.
Yeah, you guys have that stuff. I mean,
How much
Yeah,
is
that's true. I mean, he said he also enchants things. So just out of question, before we spend all this money on this ring, it's a great ring. I agree, it's a great ring. But what about enchanting some of the bracelets?
For what purpose? What kind of bracelets do you need?
I don't know. I
I
don't
think
know.
you already have the best bracelets for yourself, do you not?
I don't have a bracelet.
You don't have bracers of archery?
No, I thought he said bracelet.
Yeah, gold bracelets.
Yeah,
Bracelet.
well,
Jewelry.
bracers. bracers, bracelet, all wrist item slot, in my opinion.
Okay, got you. And I wasn't thinking about myself. I was just trying to go over options. It is a great ring, and if the bracelets can cover the remaining costs, it sounds great.
Let me just hold on. I have to go get my book. 1 second.
All of us, do you want to weigh in at all in this group situation?
I believe he is preoccupied with in real life events. Yeah, but that ring of spell storing would be a phenomenal item to have on this team.
It really would. You could put.
And what are we down? Just like 300?
We need, assuming, before, we're at 300 right now. That's before Avelios goes broke, and I could throw in an extra 100. That'll leave me with 80, which I don't need money, so I don't care. But if we can put that ivory or the bracelet, I say the bracelets because that's probably easier to come by than that ivory.
Well, ivory, we just have to go hunting, and then you have ivory.
Yeah, but that includes killing and da-da-da. We have the gold, Gold's easy to come by.
Sure.
Easier
I
to come by
imagine that-
the gold bracelets than it would be the ivory.
Yeah, I believe so.
I imagine in the Great White North there are plenty of woolly mammoths.
Probably. But they hit back. Gold
Yes,
bracelets-
but it's a lot easier to just go to a shop and buy a gold bracelet than to hunt down and kill a mammoth. Now, I'm not saying it would be hard. I'm just saying easier.
Yeah, sure.
So the gold bracelets are 25 gold a piece.
All right, how
But
many do we have?
or are they small or large gold bracelets? Let's look at the group blue here. Small, okay, yeah. So you have 100 gold worth of gold bracelets. The ivory statuettes, though, you have 7 of those. So that is 1,750 gold pieces.
Each?
No, total for 7 of them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Are they like? They sound extremely significant. I want to study those now.
Well,
That's gotta
you
be
don't
some
need
kind of
that much for
cultural
legend
knowledge.
lore. I think you only need like 200 gold worth of ivory for legend lore. Let me look it up real quick.
Well, forget about the legend lore. I want to study these items. I had no idea they were this valuable. I want to know who created them and why. Like which culture they come
Legend
from.
lore is incense and 4 ivory strips. So, yeah. So you need 250 gold pieces. Yeah. You can keep whatever you want. You can keep 1. You can keep. It's up to you. You guys do have 13 gemstones of 50 gold pieces each, so that's.
Let's do that. Let's get rid of those. Or the bracelets.
You guys also have 10,000 silver in your group loot.
10,000? That's 1,000 gold. What? Okay. Let's dump that shit.
You also have 100 platinum or 110 platinum.
Where's all this info?
you guys-
Why don't I
you
know
guys
about this?
It's in your group loot.
Yes, it is. Wait. Why are we chipping in money? We actually have enough in the group loot to cover this without us going into our personal pockets.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay.
That's probably why Ovis didn't want to take any money because you guys have plenty of money in the group loot.
Okay, cool. So let's dump. Okay, so I'm keeping my Star Sapphire then. I never pulled that
So
out.
you only-
Nobody knows about that.
So you just need to take 2,300 gold from the group loot, and you guys get a ring of spell storing.
That's
That
awesome.
sounds great.
So get rid of that silver because that'll save a lot of the weight. In
Oh yes.
and then just take, I guess, the rest from the gold. That's so awesome. Very cool. Okay. Problem
So you
solved.
take- Yeah. No. We're saying to keep gold. I ignore the one thing I ignore, just like with Ivelios doing his potion crafting, is as long as you have the gold, unless it's specific material component. But if it's to do with like your spell book, you just need the gold. That's what they were saying. They were asking if you want to keep gold for when you copy spells.
Oh,
That's all
then
they
I
were
would
asking.
have kept like 500 gold.
Yeah, that's all they were asking, is if you want to keep gold to copy spells.
I was like,
But
thought
the paper and ink is the fluff to go with that. The gold is the important part.
I felt weird. I was like being demanded to buy stuff. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like,
All right.
yeah, I've never done that before.
I know what it is. All right, cool. So we got the Ring of Spell Storing.
And we'll end there.
Okay.
If any other shopping at the store needs to be done or wants to be done over the week.
Well,
I know we're
yeah.
running
Now
a
we
bit
have more
late.
money, so I might actually want to do a little shopping.
So we'll just, your store credit's gone. Olvis has boots. Trizian has a cloak. So anything else that you guys want to buy, it has to come from your own personal funds or group loot. So
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, cool. Good game, everyone.
All right.
Yeah. We'll catch you next
we
week.
got our shopping episode out of the way, and next week we can get back to business.
Karate. All right, cool.
Now, question real quick is completely out of character. So, is the voice annoying or is it too loud?
Oh no. Okay. There was certain points when you were a little too boisterous, and it just came out volume wise loud.
Gotcha.
That's from me. So I don't know if like it was kind of just like a bah, whatever, like out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it. I don't have a problem with the voice. I love
that
it.
was probably that point when I had leaned real close to the. I had leaned in close. I got into that. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Other than that, I love it. I'm all for that shit personally. I love it.
All right.
Hell yeah. I eat it up. It's like nom.
Nom.
Hell yeah. All right, I gotta get out of here so my son can go to bed. So good night, everybody. Great game, and I will see you all next week.
All right. Have a good one.
Peace.